combinations inside, body and head. Once again, don't move too much. Nice mix. Jab, excuse me, Joe. Again, Valoria.
Ano ang mangyayari pag dalawang nagmula sa Olympic ang maglaban dito sa professional sa isang championship fight? Siguradong mabilis ang aksyon at aabangan ito ng mga boxing fans. Sa unang pagtatagpo sa ibabaw ng ring ng Pinoy na si Brian Viloria na binansagang Hawaiian Punch kasama na si Coach Freddy Roach kontra sa pambato ng 5 Peru na si Alberto Rosel na binansagang Chiquito, ay talagang napaka-maaksyon ang laban. Ngunit nabitin ang mga boxer, pati na ang mga boxing fans nang nagkabanggaan ang ulo ng dalawang fighters na nagresulta sa no contest dahil sa malaking sugat sa noo ni Rosel. Ngunit nakalipas lang ang 4 na buwan mga tol na ikasa kaagad ang rematch. Dito talagang mas maaksyon dahil napaghandaan na nila ng husto ang estilo sa bawat isa. Tara mga tol, ating balikan itong napaka-aksyon na laban nitong dalawang Olympic boxers na nagtapat. Ngunit kung bago ka palang napadalaw dito sa ating channel, paklik na lang ang subscribe at bell icon para ma-update kita sa mga bago nating uploads araw-araw. Ang laban ng Viloria na may 9 wins walang talo at may 6 knockouts versus Rosel na may 10 wins 4 losses at may 4 knockouts ay ginanap sa Sports Plus Event Center sa New Jersey, USA para sa North American Boxing Federation flyweight title noong 22. Sa round 1 pa lang mga tol, palitan na kaagad ng mga malalakas na suntok ang dalawang fighters.
Fighters are told this, their managers are noted of this. The Hawaiian Punch go at it.
That's why it can be very damaging. It's usually off the counter. And Rosel usually gets out right into the possibility of getting countered. Stabilized, keep him neutralized, keep him honest, keep him respect. Oh, knows just what he wants to do so far.
Oh, it's already a much better start. Warrior connects, combination here early in round 2. In both the first and second round of the first meeting back in July, Rosel was
off the spot, right hand, tag a left hook. There's a way to try to neutralize and deal with the partner. Because everyone's going to realize you don't stand in front of fighters in the business. Warrior has to learn how to use the jab just to stabilize your opponent's move. Keep him under control a little bit.
Sa round 3 mga tol, inatake ni Viloria ang mukha ni Rosel, ngunit maganda din ang mga naipatamang counters ni Chiquito sa katawan ni Viloria.
Round number 3 between Viloria and Rosel. Teddy, I want to ask you this. What do you think about the future now for Mickey Ward? What would you say to a third fight with Gotti, or should he hang him?
The right to be given that opportunity. He each has one now. I'd like to see him get out at the right time. And just remember the great moments he's given us.
Olympian, undefeated prospect.
We talked about the track shoes. Rosel has them. He's got them on. Because he's going to face a lot of these mobile fighters. There's that counter left hook from Viloria. He needs help to land it though. Today, so far, Rosel needs to lead with right hand first.
And Viloria has shown in his career the ability to throw that left hook to the...
Nowadays, I wouldn't recommend that to too many young fighters out there going around the hit.
If those on Staten Island?
No, but I wouldn't deal with that throughout his career.
Broken bone in his right leg, 48 to 44. Viloria landing 14, Rosel 10. But that Viloria's last fight against Javier Lagos went when he won the NABF title, when Viloria said to everybody afterwards, hey, I was bored out there. I didn't feel like myself. It wasn't paced the way I wanted it to be. But I don't know that he's necessarily doing anything about it this time out against Rosel, Teddy.
Tuloy ang aksyon dito sa round 5 mga tol, talagang parihong may lakas ang mga naipatama ng dalawang boksingero.
He's going to deal with this a lot. Jab a little bit more, I think. I'm sure it's a good trick, and the jab can do that. The jab can control him, because in his mind, they know what he's thinking. I got to land a big shot. I'm the stronger guy. No. You jiu-jitsu this guy who's a little quicker on his feet.
Well, Freddie Roach said of Brian Viloria, he said that he has been growing every day. He thinks it's hard for people to judge his progress because he's been so good right from the... Freddie tells his folks, this is the the 6th round. Gloria went 12 rounds last time out against Javier Lagos, who was extremely cautious and defensive and frustrated Gloria. Gloria says the fight was boring. It bored me, and I was in the.
So Rosell is not new.
Has him ranked number 11 among the flyweights. Still probably a year to a year and a half, maybe max away from being where he wants to be on top of the world of the flyweights. But in these lower weight divisions,
Hit chop him down with that left hook. Combinations inside, body and head. Once again, he's looking for that one shot, Gloria. He gets surprised that Rosell.
Sa round 7 mga tol, talagang napakahirap iskuran ang laban dahil parehong mabilis at masipag magbitaw ng suntok si Viloria at Rosell.
Ending his career. He's not taking the punishment, or at least last night did not take the punishment that he thought he was on his way to a knockout. You can't help him. You can't blame him for thinking that. He had staggered. He thought if the fight was allowed to continue a bit, Joe, he could mentally be in the gear where it just didn't happen. It's hard to adjust those gears. Is he day? So now where he's got a.
the problem is it can't be Brian Gloria's mindset. So far, Alberto Rosell looking strong.
A little scared into the undefeated Olympian Gloria. What really counts is the corner, the terrific corner with Freddie Roach feels the same way.
Yeah, because he needs to win the rest of these rounds. He needs to put more pressure on this guy, and this guy can't fight going back too much. He works off momentum, and coming to you is pretty a lot easier for himself.
Yeah, I agree with you. This guy started boxing a little bit. It doesn't matter. Whatever it takes.
That's a rematch of what was a no contest when they met back in July.
Sa round 9 mga tol, dikit lang ang laban kung saan isang puntos lang ang lamang ni Viloria sa scorecards ni Teddy.
Number 9. Even round turn, Brian Gloria's way.
A tremendous Joe Conacelli and Mark Rappa. He only threw one body punch to left. There's a good right. Gloria's waiting for the one shot, as Freddie Roach's trainer said. Looking for the home run a little bit too much, and he's giving. I just have to feel that he's things, and he can't get out of that gear. He's looking for the one shot too much.
There's a right hand over the top.
And even when he lands it, he doesn't put the hook with it.
That right hand, it did some damage in the last 30 seconds.
Yes, he did. What he didn't do was put the left hook with it. And there, talking about right hands, Rosell just landed a good right hand on the chin of Viloria. It was just a little high, a little lower. Maybe the legs might have started doing a little dance, although Viloria always grew in the '96 Olympics. So there's a background, there's a good foundation with Rosell. Viloria's finding it out tonight. The time he was in the ring with Rosell, he was able to be aggressive and spot, but he could be aggressive. He turning into the counterpuncher here, trying to get Rosell to walk into a counter, and he's too smart to just walk in and give it to him. And while Viloria's looking for the counter, Rosell's getting off. Round for Rosell.
We'll find out in just over 6 minutes.
Sa round 11 mga tol, talagang sigawan ang mga tao dahil sa nakita nilang aksyon na parang wala pa rin kapaguran ang dalawang boxers.
One area where he can only catch Rosell if he comes to him, if he cooperates, and you can't depend on your opponent cooperating. You can never depart by Rosell. This is really interesting.
That has a mark in the L column. Last month, and we saw someone.
Jab, excuse me, Joe. Again, Viloria, one punch, one jab, just standing there and gets countered. Whether ever Gloria used the jab.
Sa final round mga tol, binuhos na ang lahat ng dalawang Olympic boxers na gustong ma-impress ang mga judges.
I have the whole day, the whole fight is weighing on this round. That's how close I have.
You have this tie going into the final round.
I sure do. And growing and growing. And it's going to mean he's either going to have a real big round or he's going to stay in that pocket too long.
Gloria hasn't been able to draw. Rosell has fought a smart fight.
He counted. and he never stays there too long. Good left hook by Rosell. Valoria standing straight up, and Valoria frustrated. That guy said earlier, as we talked about, Mark Raffo and Joe Conicelli.
There's a left hand, Teddy, by Rosell.
Valoria has not gone to the body, and that's why he's got good legs. Of the Olympic fighter when they leave here today. They can worry about looking better when they get back to the gym and get in the ring the next time. We're going to find out in a minute.
Natapos ang laban mga tol. Ang isang judge ay nagbigay ng score na 114-114 draw. At ang dalawang judges ay may score na 115-113 at 116-112. Panalo ang Pinoy na si Brian Viloria mga tol via majority decision at inangkin ang titulong North American Boxing Federation Flyweight title. Salamat sa suporta sa mga kapwa kong seamen, mga OFW at mga boxing fans. Mag-iwan na lang kayo ng comment, like at subscribe para ma-update ko kayo sa mga bago nating uploads araw-araw.
Dito ay totoo, bakbakan na mga laban. A3 Boxing TV, sapukan ng tunay na labanan. Balitang esports, nag-aatikabong mga laban. Dito ay malilibang, lahat ay totoo ang pag-uusapan. A3 Boxing TV.